Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 6834 Southeast Drake Street here in Hillsboro. We are located on the right side of the home, just around the corner. Here's the front door. Right here at the front right corner of the house, we have a 3-inch ABS clean out as our point of access. Now right here doing a second opinion sewer scope. I reviewed the last video. There is a belly in the sewer line. We just got done cleaning it out. There was some wipes and grease that were in the line. So we got that all cleaned up so we can get a little bit better look at the belly here. Now we zeroed out the foot counter at the bottom of the cleanout, and right now I'm leaving the line dry, as anytime you're running water, the belly is going to be exaggerated. The line switches over to 4-inch 3034 PVC pipe here around 10 feet in. And what I noticed as while watching the other video as well as scoping this one, is that the top of the pipe here has remained clean. There's no blockage evidence at the top of the sewer line. And right now that water line is just over the top of the camera lens. So you've got right at pretty much exactly an inch of standing water in the sewer line. And when it comes to bellies in smooth plastic pipe like this, I really don't even start considering repairs on them until there's inches of standing water for a extended length of pipe, but also with a lot of buildup and blockage evidence on top of that to show that the line is actually causing flow problems. Now we reached the main here at 37 feet. We're going to just go locate that real quick just to verify where the line terminates, and then we'll go back through this belly here in just a moment. Alright, located the camera head there. The line terminates at the main out here on Drake. And we're going to start reeling back here. So back into the belly here. So what I noticed is we did have some buildup in the line, at least up the sidewalls. Everything though that camera removed from the sewer line on the first go around was just a bunch of wipes and grease, which are items that should not be going down the sewer line to begin with. I mean, even if you get a 1/16 of an inch of standing water, grease, paper towels, tampons, all those items will hang out because the water will slow things down, don't get me wrong, as it moves through the line, but those items don't disintegrate on their own, which is a much bigger problem. That's why those items were there and stayed there, because they're items that shouldn't be going down the line. And flushable wipes are just as bad as paper towels. Do not let that packaging fool you. But anyhow, the top of the pipe is the most important part as to whether a belly has actually caused flow problems in the past. Obviously, the line is clean now. You can go back and watch the original video. The top of the pipe has no buildup on it, no hanging debris. The big thing is when you get blockages, even once in the past, you're going to get debris scattered across the top of the pipe, where the line blocked and filled up. That's the only way that debris gets up there, that high in the sewer line. So in this circumstance here, the belly starts right around 12 feet and extends you've got standing water that persists out close to the main lateral. The vast majority of the belly here dissipates out at around 22 feet. And then from this point forward, you've got very, very minor standing water. So anyway, this belly, in my opinion, is not significant enough and not showing enough flow problems. And when I'm talking about buildup, I'm not talking about things that should not be going down the sewer line. Paper towels, tampons, grease, all that stuff will hang up in the sewer line no matter how well it functions. They're not designed to go down the sewer line. It's when I start seeing tons of scraps of toilet paper hung up in the sewer line, stuff that should be going down the sewer line, that's when the belly becomes of a significant problem. But bellies in plastic pipe like this versus a belly in cast iron or concrete pipe are two completely different animals altogether. If this were in concrete or cast iron, I'd be recommending a repair on it all day long. And the reason for that, the pipe walls in plastic are very, very smooth. They're not rough on the inside like cast iron and concrete is. So when the debris gets slowed down, and or if a blockage actually forms, the smooth pipe walls do not hang on to that debris. The water that starts to build up behind it, the head pressure, just pushes it right on through. So it's just the reason why we rarely see backups from bellies in smooth modern plastic pipe. It's very, very rare, even with bellies that have 3-4 inches of standing water in them for 30-40 feet. They all take a particular storm of events to actually turn into something. And after 12 years and 20,000 sewer inspections, what I find is that even the significant bellies, in almost every circumstance, back up because the homeowner's been putting paper towels and tampons and bacon grease down their sink. It is not from just putting toilet paper down the line, not unless you're balling it up the size of a football first. Now, in my opinion, the belly is not significant enough to require any kind of repairs. This line will stay functioning just fine if you're putting toilet paper down the sewer line and what's intended to go down the line. You start running into problems when people are putting paper towels and items like that that should not be going down the line. Now, we do have adequate flow to the main lateral connection. Both the ABS and PVC portions of the sewer line we have scoped here today both appear to be in good condition and intact. Now, the sewer line is functioning properly at this time. And on top of that, the grease and the wipes have been removed from the sewer line. If you get that stuff going down the line and collecting in the pipe, it will lead to secondary buildup, toilet paper collecting where it otherwise wouldn't. Now that that stuff is gone from the sewer line, you should not be having any buildup as long as you're not putting grease down the sewer line. And the grease is the biggest one. It makes the pipe sticky on the inside and causes items to stick to the pipe walls. If you're just putting toilet paper down the line, human waste, that stuff's going to shoot through the line with very little issue whatsoever. So the sewer line is functioning properly at this time.